So, here I am. It's Friday night. I'm home and I started to cry. Um, I'm not really sure why. I feel so old and worn out, and I feel so ugly. And I know I've really struggled with myself in my life. Like, I've struggled so much with myself and how I feel about myself. And I'm so tired of struggling with myself, not liking myself. So I guess it's a really good time to let that go. So I'm really fatigued a lot. And I have been for a while. And it scares me. I get so tired. And I'm not really used to being alone. And I'm not used to not working. So I did get a housing voucher. That's good because I need it. But it's not comfortable for me. I need to feel valuable. Uh, this is how it is most of the time in my apartment. My kids that I live with, my youngest ones, they're always in the room. We don't have a living room, so there's no really any reason for them to be out here. There's not much room. So it's uncomfortable for them to be out here, I guess. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. I cry all the time. But I always have. I just got these new shoes, new Juicy Couture slippers, and this one looks deformed. The one slipper looks different than the other one, and it looks like stupidly different. And I don't care. So makes me feel really old to not care. Like, why didn't anybody tell me that when you go from caring to not caring, that it feels like you're leaving or you're dying? That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm slipping away. So I've had two naps today. I did get up at 5, and I don't know. I don't know. I guess I get into this fog where I can't whatever. It feels really weird. I can't drive like this. I can't drive when I'm foggy or tired. I get so tired I can't keep my eyes open. Um, and I was hoping that my supplements helped, and I think they help, but they don't help enough because I'm still. So, I never liked to be alone. I never liked to go to sleep. I can't, I have a hard time letting go. So, everything might be fine. I could just be fatigued. But I overreact because it triggers me really bad. I can feel my mom right now, but I don't know how to feel her. Like I can feel her that she's saying, "Don't be scared, I'm here." But I was always scared. So, I'm glad I'm recording this because it's really hard. It's really hard to be me. It's really hard to be sexually abused as a kid by your grandfather, whom the family loved and adored, and he ruled. That was the way it seemed to me. And then it's hard to have this like fog, so hopefully I'll remember what it was just this week, just a day ago. I thought, oh my God, that's another symptom of the abuse. There's another thing. Oh, domination. It's like you get these light bulb moments. And so, first of all, my family used to say, you were never abused, you just made it up. So, I kind of started believing that a little bit. Maybe I made it up. Maybe it was my mom that was just abused and I really wasn't. It was just her. And I just, there were too many things that would just, light bulbs that would go off. Like when he died and how my life blew up right after he died. I started having meltdowns. It was like he made me quiet. He made me stuff it. He made me pretend it didn't exist. And then when that, you know, captain of that was gone, when that domination was over because he was gone, I couldn't handle it. Because even after he was gone, my family wasn't safe for me to talk about it. My family wasn't safe for me to talk to them about it. I want to remember. I've never fully remembered. I've come really close. My grandfather's bedroom, I can come right to the doorway. I can't go in. My grandparents had separate bedrooms. I was always at my grandmother's. I'd spend the night with my grandmother, but my grandfather was always there. You don't remember things until you're ready. You won't. And I want to be ready because I've always known until I have a full memory, I won't be free. I want to be free. So I've done a lot of work. I've done a lot of work to heal myself. And I've done a lot of work to forgive. Because I think no matter what happened to me, I don't have the right to take it out on other people. And even though I had a right to have support, even though I needed support and I had the right to have support, you can't force that on people. My family couldn't, they couldn't handle, they weren't strong enough to be there for me. And I don't want to hold that against them anymore. So I forgive them. I release them. Because if they would have been strong enough, they would have. I don't really like this stuff. It's complete hydration, though. This is cucumber watermelon. And I like cucumber watermelon, but this doesn't taste like regular. It's weird tasting. When you're carrying other people and like judging them or whatever, not forgiving them, it's like a weight. See, this is how it happens. I get so tired I can hardly keep my eyes open. Oh, it just comes on me, and I don't want this to be the rest of my life. I don't want this to be the rest of my life. God, I really don't like this shoe. It's really dumb. I don't know why it doesn't fit like the other one. I hate the thing about life. The thing about life is as soon as you buy something and start wearing it, uh-oh, is that coming off? Yeah, it's undone. Hold on. The thing about once you buy something and start wearing it, it starts wearing out. And something's definitely off with this right foot. It's not made the same as the left. Let me see. It looks identical. It looks identical. Okay, so yeah, it looks identical. Anyway, so I'm not used to being alone. Maybe this is what being single and getting older is. I don't know. I just know I want to live, and I want to be strong, and I want to feel vibrant and alive, and I want to be happy and have money and have good good connection, and I want to live my best life. I want to live my desires. I don't want to be alone. But this is the thing. It's you can be alone and not be alone. So I I'm not a hoarder. I hate that word. I buy a lot of stuff. I can't not have stuff if I have the money. I can't not have certain stuff anymore. So I have one, two, three, four, five pairs of scissors, probably more, like six or seven. And I use them because one's over here. I use that when I'm over there cutting something. This one I use all the time. The one in the kitchen I use all the time. And the one in the bathroom. Do I use the one in the bathroom? Not really. I don't really use the one in the bathroom. But all the other ones I use. So, um, I just, that's just the way I've been. I have five kids. I'm an abundant kind of person. I don't just have apples. I have apples, bananas, watermelon, berries, three different kinds of berries. Um, I don't just have, oh, and I have oranges, clementines. Um, I don't just have tomato. I have tomatoes, cucumbers, zucchini. I have a lot of stuff. So it's what I do. Um, it's and I like to organize everything. It drives me crazy when there's clutter. So I have a lot more Amazon coming, and I have some dressers to have with drawers. I like to be organized. It's a small space. So, um, I'm not going to push myself. Um, it's really rainy out. I drove to Pikesville with somebody, a ride, and I got so tired I could hardly make it back. I don't, it seems to be worse. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. I guess I need to go to the doctor. Not I guess. um, everybody pushes you, you know? So that's the thing. Like, I'm just tired. I'm just extra tired. Like, I'm so tired. Um, I don't like it. I'd like to.
Power off.
Okay. Power off. Oh, the speaker triggered. That's nice though. It triggered my tablet. Let me turn it down. Here's the thing. Can you turn down? There we go. Here's the thing. Everybody has something. Um, everybody does. Some people are control freaks. I let go of control. So I don't want to go to bed. I'm used to being up all night. But I've been getting up at 5 a.m. lately and 4 or 5 a.m. So um change is scary to me. So like I said, it's because it's just me. Like there's not many people in my life that are close to me talking to me, telling me it's okay, and it's just me. So it's okay. It's okay. It's just tiredness. It's just extreme tiredness. And I can't fight it. I have to go with it. And it scares me. But everything's going to be all right. I have times when I have energy. And so I don't know. I wish it wasn't like this. But I can't really control it. So I guess that's all I have to say. 20 minutes of not really saying anything but crying. I don't want to disappear. But I won't. I'm just tired. I'm not going to disappear. Tomorrow is going to, be okay. I was going to talk some more, but I think I should just go. So, I really hope I'm okay. I'll talk. My dad is said that we would go. My dad called me, which is crazy, and invited me and my two youngest kids to Ocean City with him. And he's going to drive and we're going to stay with him. So that's wild. That's a miracle. And I want to believe in miracles. I wish I was just pregnant. That's what it feels like. It feels like I remember being pregnant, and that's what it felt like. Just kind of tired of just being like so freaking tired I couldn't function. So next week, not next week, the week after next, we're supposed to go to Ocean City with my dad. That is, and it triggered me really bad today, but I got through it, and it's okay. And maybe me talking different and having like a different personality, because that's what it feels like this different personality is emerging, where I burp when I need to burp, I do what I need to do, I relax, I drift off and wake back up. Like, it's okay. It makes me feel like an old person, but I'm not. And I cry, but that's my emotions. I'm so glad to be human. It sucks not to feel. And I know there's a lot of people that don't feel, because I meet a lot of people. So I'm just saying good will come from this, and I'm not going anywhere. So I've been watching Grey's Anatomy, and it really makes me cry, and it's changed me, makes me want to fight for love. I love the show so much. So I'm gonna fight for myself and definitely take better care of myself and take it easy on myself, not be so hard. I do a lot. Like, even though I was tired today, I drove to Finksburg twice for my daughter. I drove to Manchester to pick her up. I drove her to Finksburg. I came home, and then she asked me for something, and I drove to Finksburg to give it to her. And back. And I drove to Baltimore several times, and I went to Pikesville tonight. I went to the grocery store and grabbed a whole big bag of fruit. I want some right now, so hold on. So I have my heating pad because my lower back hurts. So maybe I look like an old lady. I don't know, but I'm not. I'm only 55. have a lot of life in me. And maybe 55 is old to you, but I don't. I'm. I'm not old. It's just I have to rest. But if you think about it, I got up today at 5, walked. I live on the other side of Safeway. I walk down, over, and anyway, I don't know how long it is. I have to get a step counter or whatever tracker. My dad is a doer. That's really bugging me. My dad is 85 and he goes and goes and goes. He's going to drive us to, So, Mom, why am I crying? Because I can't believe I'm going to be seeing him. And my kids are going to be seeing him. And I'm going to be in Ocean City with my dad. I'm 55, but I'm like a baby when it comes to that. See, like, fucking crying is so good. Do it. Don't let anybody make you feel weak or old or less than. I don't care. I'm not going to be in a wheelchair, but I have a cane and I'm going to spray paint it glittery, but I'm still going to exercise and walk and still. I'm not having surgeries and going into the hospital and taking meds and having those side effects and I'm not doing all that ever. This is my body and it works well and it's going to work well until I'm 90 and then I'll go. But I have too much to fucking live for now. I love my twin flame so much. I'm blown away by him. I love my kids so much. So, I'm just slow. So, I got a dozen and a half of crabs and they sucked. But I learned about them. They were some kind of river from Maryland, some river in Maryland. I learned. I'm glad. I ate about a dozen of them. They were medium. They were little. I didn't do butter because butter bothers my stomach too much. So I did vinegar. They weren't very seasoned, so I had Old Bay. So I did a lot. I was about to get onto TikTok live, but I'm still scared. I don't know if it's the dead people that are with me or my higher power or my twin flame or my higher self or my spirit guide or whatever. So a lot of people just say spirit, but spirit is ridiculous to some people. I heard somebody say spirit told me to spit this entity out. Like, shut up. So I don't want to call things spirit. So I don't know what to say, but so I just knew that going on TikTok live, I have to be ready. They're going to eat me alive. So that means I have to be confident. You hear the rain? What about those people in Kentucky and whatever, that their whole house is flooded. So, see, you can be soft, but set boundaries. You can be soft, but say no, or just be firm. You can. I mean, I don't know. You can be soft and be confident. I know that I channel energy. I know that I read energy. It might be different reading than you've ever had because it's not going to be your future or whatever. It's going to tell you whatever it is that you're supposed to hear. Your energy is communicating to me and it's going to tell me what you need to hear. And the dead people that are with me, they're beautiful. And I know that they've been wanting me to watch Grey's Anatomy because Grey's Anatomy, watch it. I mean, most people have seen it, but I cry every single episode because it's all about how precious life is and how painful it is to lose a loved one. And I know that our loved ones want to, you know, to heal that in us, that separation. I know that they're with us and they want us to feel that. I don't think I'm very pretty. And I don't care. There's a lot of people that aren't very pretty. Everybody's weird looking and has a whole bunch of makeup on. I don't know. I want to work on makeup, but I don't want not wearing makeup to hold me back. I don't want me not having lashes, not having eyebrows, and not having an upper lip to hold me back. I don't have an hour, I don't know, whatever. I don't have, for some reason, I don't have the motivation. I put makeup on and it looked terrible. I felt like a clown. So if I can have help and I find a way to have it on where I like it and it's easier, I'll do it. It's like this slipper. It's so weird. I don't care though. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm old, but you get to where you don't give a fuck. It has nothing to do with when I was at my age, because when I lived in Baltimore and I used to have sex with this guy, I loved when he was away from me because I could just be my own damn person. I didn't give a fuck what I was wearing, how I was talking, because guys used to like intimidate me. I had to wear a shirt and look perfect. All right, I'm done with the watermelon for now. I don't think that. I knew it. I knew